Howdy folks, Big Anklevich here, podcaster, author, and carnivore. It is Monday, November 11th, 2024, and this is my report for week 75 of my journey to Wonderland, using Lion Diet Carnivore and alternate day fasting. Let's go ahead and jump into the daily videos and see how this week went here on Big Anklevich on Health. Hey everybody, it is Monday. We're starting out the new week and it's coming along just fine. This morning I got up and I had myself some steak. I had T-bone steak that I bought at Kroger on a great sale. So I had one of those for breakfast, which I'm sure a lot of people might think that's weird to eat a T-bone steak for breakfast, but that's what I do, is that kind of stuff. I had T-bone steak and fat trimmings, and then I thought that was going to be all that I ate for the day, and it got all the way till time for me to leave for work, and I was leaving a little early. I got in the car and I started going, and then I thought, oh geez, no, my stomach is grumbling, I'm hungry right now, I should eat something. I'm trying to do what they call baselining, which is get my baseline diet, what I usually eat. And I usually eat 2 meals on days when I eat. So I figured, okay, I will get some hamburgers at McDonald's. So I got myself 6 quarter pound beef patties from McDonald's. Luckily, they're back on the menu. They're not full of whatever E. coli like they were before. Although it wasn't the beef patties, it was the friggin' onions that were full of E. coli. Come on, let's be fair. But yeah, that's what I had on my way to work. I ate those, and that was my food for the day. According to my calorie counting thing, that's a lot of calories. So I don't know, maybe I am one of those volume eaters, the overeaters, the one that really overdoes it. We'll see. Okay folks, it is Tuesday, and I don't know why, but I'm blowing it. I said I was going to get really good and really go for it this week and try and get going, and instead I'm eating cheese. I'm fasting. I'm starting to fast right now, and so hopefully that can help me reset things and get back in. But yeah, this morning I got up, I had ground beef, a bunch of ground beef, and then I had steak, and then I had cheese. Yeah, that was my problem. I'm not sure why, but I am drawn to it right now, and I need to resist. And that's what I'll do. I'm starting it right now. We're starting the resistance. The resistance! I will resist the cheese and just eat what I should. Because yeah, cheese is not good for me. It makes my stomach have problems. Gives my digestion problems. My body doesn't like it when I eat cheese. Not because it's not carnivore or anything like that. I think a lot of people don't understand why sometimes I say that I don't eat cheese, and maybe I need to explain it every time, because some people just catch my videos once in a year or something like that. And so yeah, I don't do well with cheese. My body does not like it. I think my sister, when I was growing up, was actually allergic to cheese. I don't know if that's a thing or if it's just, but yeah, she had even worse reactions to cheese than I did. I never realized that I had problems with cheese when I was growing up, but I know that dry skin is one of the things I get because of cheese. And yeah, I get, stomach problems, gas, digestion, all of that kind of stuff, along with dry skin and probably other stuff too. I'm not sure what all comes from cheese, but I got to steer clear of it. So starting now, it's time to start fasting. I'm going to start fasting, and I'm not going to go back to cheese when I'm done. So there we go. Scout's honor. Okay, it is Wednesday, and let me tell you, some stuff got weird with me yesterday into today. I told you that I was eating cheese and that was bad, and that I was going to be good and start fasting. But instead, last night they brought in a bunch of pizza for us to have at work, and I was feeling left out, and so I took pizza and I pulled the toppings and cheese off and just ate that on several pieces. And then I thought, okay, well now I'll start my fast. I swore I wasn't going to eat any more cheese, but apparently I can't live up to my promises. And then this morning, oh my gosh, I felt terrible when I got up this morning. I was having all sorts of, I've been saying that cheese gives me digestive issues. Well, they were there and in force, and I was having all sorts of problems this morning. Digestive issues. And I finally decided, okay, we're going to skip the fast this time. I need to get like regular, normal food into me that my body likes, and it will deal with well, and it will help out with the bad, in with the good kind of a thing. And so I ate, I just cooked up some ground beef, and I ate that. And that was my food for the day. I guess I'm only going to get one fast in this week instead of two, because I blew this one. But hopefully I will not blow it anything more this week, and the digestive issues will be gone, and I'll be fine from here on out. Hopefully it's almost done. Okay, folks, it is, what is it? It's Thursday. And yeah, so I'm feeling better. I don't know what it took yesterday, but yeah, the gastrointestinal distress has passed, hopefully for good. I don't know if everything's worked out or not, but I'm feeling better. I don't know if I had to kill my fast and eat something like I did yesterday to make that work out, but despite not fasting, I still came down like 4 pounds this morning. So I'll show you just what happened. I think we may have rectified things. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I can keep it in mind. The funny thing is, this morning I saw cheese in the fridge and I went, oh, I should just have, let's have one slice. Just one. That'll be fine. And then I thought, what? No, what are you thinking? Do you not remember what happened yesterday? You went through all that yesterday, and you want to just start it back up again, you dummy. It's silly. But anyways, today I was good. I got up this morning, I had what was left of the ground beef that I had yesterday. I think we had a 3-pound chub, and there was probably half of it, maybe a third, somewhere between a third and a half of it left. And I had that for my breakfast, and then not long before leaving for work, I had a T-bone steak. And hopefully that good food will get me going in the right direction. And let's say tomorrow I will actually start up a fast for real. One that I won't bail on halfway through. And yeah, we'll see if we can get things going a little bit better. Okay, everybody, it is Friday and things are going well. This morning I got up and I had myself 1 pound of ground beef, and then later I had myself 1 T-bone steak. That was my food for the day. Steak was maybe a pound. It's about a pound probably, maybe a pound and a quarter. So that's some pretty good food. I was thinking of trying to hit marks around that. And see if I can keep my calories somewhere around that and see what that does. I'm curious. I know I'm supposed to be just baselining, just letting myself eat whatever and figuring out what my baseline is. I'm pretty sure my baseline is really just too high. But maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should figure it out first. I don't know. We'll see. But so far, it's been really good ever since I stopped having cheese and got control of myself earlier in the week. Things have been really good. I'm coming down and I'm feeling good, feeling a lot better, and so I'm excited about that. probably make a little bit of progress, although, you know, my there's one weight in the middle of that went way up because of the cheese, and that's going to mess up my average, but we'll see how it goes. I still got several more days. Okay, it is Saturday and can't do my walking at work, so I'm doing a long walk at home today, walking through the trees that you've seen me walk through a bunch of times in the past. Yeah, I'll get my 10,000 steps doing that today, and other than that, I'm fasting, so I'm not eating anything for real this time. I'm not going to just dump it halfway through. And yeah, I think I'm doing well. I think I've really fixed things up from what they were at the start of the week. I think I got the hang of it, and that things are going to be improving over the next little while. We'll see what we can do. Okay, everybody, it is Sunday, and so I finished up my fast this morning. I made it to 43 hours, I think. And then I tried to eat less calories. I tried to see, okay, my TDEE should be somewhere around 2,668. I don't remember what it was. Something like that. So I thought I would try it and see if I can, how I could do it. And I did a couple of things. First of all, I had a pound of, I had a steak that was a pound, and that was good. And then I tried to figure out the deal with my fat trimmings. I'm pretty sure I figured out how much calories that I get from them, and so I think I ate about 1,000, 1,100, something like that, calories of fat trimmings. So that should, what I got from those two things, have been what I ate for the day. But I got hungry later in the day, and I was at home. I could make more, so I wound up dropping another pound of beef, pound of ground beef into the frying pan, and I fried that up and ate that. And so I'm sure that puts me over. I mean, obviously that puts me over because I was at it before. But does that affect me? Because I normally eat a lot. I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. Okay, so there you go. That was this week. That's how it went. It was a weird week. You know, like I was all, I'm going to do it just right this time. I'm really going to go for it this week at the end of last week. And then I came out and just seriously fell on my face. Ate a bunch of cheese, blew it. But it's hard to believe that was, what, Wednesday when I finally pulled it together. It doesn't even feel like the same week. I feel like I'm a different person since then. I really did pull it together. I stopped messing around, stopped with cheese. I was even tempted with cheese, and I turned it down. I have gone forward, and I've really kind of gotten into the idea of trying to figure out what it is that I got to do to get past that. You know, doing the baselining, figuring out what my baseline is, and trying to work from that to see if I can get myself down to where I need to go. I still haven't gotten quite the habit of the baselining thing, and I'm not sure even if that will work, because when you have to measure everything that you eat, you're already doing something differently. It's not really the baseline, because you don't do that normally, and so you're going to be like, oh, maybe I should cut off this little corner so that it's exactly a pound or something like that. I don't know. But I feel like it's a big improvement, and I'm really going somewhere this week. Ever since that kind of crash that I had on Wednesday when I had to pull myself out. I blew the fast. I stopped fasting and everything. I'm in a much better place now, and I like that. But yeah, how did it go this week? Well, if we can look at last week's average, I was at 225.3. This week, yeah, the average came down, 223.7. How about that? That means that this week I lost an average of 1.6 pounds, which is cool. You know, I said at the end of last week that I suspected that it would be, you know, kind of a bump on the road, that I didn't lose a lot of weight. It'd be a short-lived thing. You know, I hit a plateau and then keep going and then hit another plateau, and that's kind of the way it goes. You never just go straight down. But yeah, so I came down 1.6 pounds. Could have been better, I think. Could have been a lot better if I really wanted to. I mean, look at my average of 223.7. I want to see, you know, maybe I can do it this week. I don't know. It's a lot. But I want to see if I can take that average all the way down to under 220 by the end of this week. We'll have to see. What I was thinking about doing, I went through and I looked at my, what is it, TDEE, which stands for Total Daily Total Daily Energy Expectations. TDEE. Gosh dang it, I can't remember what it stands for. Total Daily Energy Entropy and something. Whatever the TDEE stands for. It's how much calories your body needs to maintain its weight in a week, in a day. And I looked mine up, put in my weight, my fat percentage, my height, all that stuff, and it claims that I should have around 2,660 calories for a day, and that should keep me right where I am. Now, I'm pretty sure that I eat more than that, because when I was doing my baselining, it was way higher. The first day that I tried to do it, it was something like 7,000 calories it said I ate, and I ate one steak, like a little bit of pound of ground beef, and a pound of fat trimmings. Now, for one thing, I think the fat trimmings might be incorrect. Like, I look it up and I put beef fat in there, and it comes up with this listing that says that beef is 193 calories per ounce. So if I do a pound of it, that puts me at almost 3,000 calories. It's a lot, maybe over 3,000. It's a lot of calories. But there's the thing that when I cut them up and then I put them into the air fryer, most of that fat like melts away. It melts and it becomes, you know, liquid. It's tallow in the end, the stuff that comes out of that. And then I have what's left, the crispy stuff, the crispity, crunchity fat stuff that comes out of it. And I was thinking, maybe that can't be right. Because, you know, if you look at the calories for tallow, it says calories for tallow is 256 calories an ounce. So that's an even more refined fat there. You've cut it down and it's just the fat. And in the thing, it says it's 100% fat. There's no protein, whereas the beef fat does tend to have some protein in it because you can't trim it perfectly. So yesterday, I decided to see if I could figure this out, and I worked out my, you know, I ate 15 ounces of fat, and then after I cooked it, I poured the fat into a little into a bowl, and I measured how much that weighed. It was 7 ounces of beef tallow comes off of that. 7 ounces of beef tallow that I don't eat. I try to save it and use it for something. Sometimes I use it as you know, for oiling my pans, or sometimes I will use it for other things, but I don't tend to just eat the beef tallow as is, you know, just drink it or something like that. So it doesn't get in me, but that is 256 calories a pound. So I worked that out. My 15 ounces of beef fat was 2,892 calories, but my 7 ounces of beef tallow was 1,790 calories. If you subtract those from each other, supposedly what I actually ate was 1,102 calories of beef fat. So maybe that gigantic number that I saw wasn't quite what I thought. So we'll see. I'm gonna go by that. I'm gonna try doing the whole subtracting it and see if I can keep it at that. But I think I could probably just even work it out in my head so that I know, an ounce of, beef fat actually makes a certain amount of tallow, and that shouldn't be counted. And so we can, times it by 50% or something is what you actually get. It's not 50, it's less. It's less than 50% of what they say you're getting. About 2/3 less. So I don't know. We'll see if that works. We're going to try that this week. We're going to work on that on the week coming up. I'm going to try and eat as close as I can to that 2,600 calories. It didn't work on Sunday. I tried it yesterday. It didn't work. I think mostly because I was at home and I could get more. I got hungry and everybody was eating when I got hungry. And so I was like, all right, fine. I'm going to eat too. Because that's kind of what happens when everybody else is eating. You want to. But when I'm at work 5 days a week, that doesn't happen. Not everybody's eating. If they do eat, they go out to eat. They come back with a bag full of friggin' Chick-fil-A or, what's that, Chipotle, something like that, one of those places. That's what they eat. I'm not going to eat that, so I don't have to worry. I'm not going to go out and get something. I didn't bring anything with myself. I'll be fine. So hopefully that will work, and I'll be able to see, can I hit that 2,600 calories? Will I stick with it? Is that going to work? We'll see if that works, and we will go from there. And I'll be back next Monday to tell you how it went. Hopefully, we'll be under 220. We'll see how it goes. Talk to you guys next time on Big Anklovich on health.